Clear.
Check 1, 2. Oh, it's a beautiful morning. I was hoping to get up and see the sunrise in the air, but that didn't happen. Oh, not even close. I remember before I bought the airplane, how cool it would be to fly for work. As I back up and tell you, I am a wedding videographer, and I have a wedding in Hilton Head this weekend. Marine traffic, Tri-Pacer back taxi in 26 Marine. Around 11 and a half hour drive, or it's a 4.5 hour flight. So that's what we decided to do. Let's do our run up. Controls free and correct. Throttled 1800, oil, pressure, and temperature look good. Left magneto, right magneto. Carburetor heat. We're charging, everything looks good. Back to idle. We're not airborne before we hit the second taxiway, we will abort. Once we're airborne, if we have an engine out, straight ahead, slightly to 1 o'clock, there's a field. All right, let's go. Marine traffic, Tri-Pacer is departing 26 Marine. All right. 26 on the compass, 26 on the runway, let's go. Those cold mornings are really nice. It just pops up. 8:12, we're out of here. Got my coffee. My wife got this together for me.
Takeoff, runway 7, departure East Green County.
So like I said, I have a wedding in Hilton Head. It's supposed to be a Cincinnati wedding, but once the summer went to where it was, they decided to scale back, go somewhere fun, do a small intimate wedding, and asked me to come along with them. So that is tomorrow, Saturday. I normally do about 30 weddings or 35 a year, and I think this year we have, with the reschedules, 17. And but it's the first one outside of Ohio, and the only one this year. So for now, I'm going to climb to 7,500. When we get down near Charlotte, we might have to deal with some rain. So we'll see. Good morning, approach Tri-Pacer 6904 Delta.
Tri-Pacer calling Columbus straight again.
Tri-Pacer 6904 Delta, 12 miles to the east of Wilmington at 6,300. We'd like to get flight following to 35 Alpha.
Tri-Pacer 04 Delta, roger. Understand you going to 35 Alpha. What altitude do you want to fly en route? And can you remember the identifier for Tri-Pacer? I can look it up if not.
The Tri-Pacer is a PA22, 7,500 would be great.
Tri-Pacer 04 Delta, Fox 6762.
6762 for 6904 Delta. All right, we're level at 7,500. We're on, we got flight following, and we're talking to Indy Center right now, about an hour into the flight. And we have about 2 hours to go until we hit our first fuel stop. first and only fuel stop. I had somebody ask me if it's cheaper to fly my airplane somewhere versus driving or flying commercial. For those who are hoping to get an airplane to save money, I'll save you the time, and it's not in almost every scenario. It's not cheaper, but it can be more convenient. I broke this trip down to Hilton Head. So the drive from Dayton to Hilton Head is 12 hours. Personally, I don't like driving 12 hours in one day, so I would be stopping for a hotel. My flight planned at 4.5 hours versus the 11 or 12 hour drive. The driving is 1,450 miles total, 22 hours worth of driving, that's there and back. I figured gas at $2.25 a gallon. That's 180 in gas. So 2 nights in a hotel, figured 125 bucks a piece.
Number 1703 Whiskey in East Center Road.
That is $250 for hotel.
19er.
For a total cost of $430. Flying, 9 hours of flying, 81 gallons of fuel. On this trip, I am going to pay $3.50 on average for fuel. That's $283. I'm flying into Hilton Head, and the only option there is Signature, which is that's an FBO, fixed-based operation. It's basically somebody that kind of handles planes coming in and out. They've got a maintenance department. They've got amenities there. Signature is a national chain, per se, and generally, as general aviation, we try to stay away from it because they're expensive, and they're really geared to make their money off of their bigger planes. But in this case, I have no option. $39 landing fee and 20 bucks a night to park the plane. So that's 80 bucks. So $283 plus 80, $363. So $430 to drive, $363 to fly. It's still not cheaper. It may seem cheaper. That's just kind of scratching the surface. That's not taking consideration the cost of owning the airplane. You have insurance on your airplane, and you do on your car also. Mine's about double the plane. So let's say $350 a year for my Jeep, $700 a year for the airplane. I have to have a hangar to keep it in. That's $250 a month. So those are fixed costs right there. So the $250 a month, what is that? $3,000 a year plus $700, $3,700. Each year you have what's called an annual. It's required. It's your basic maintenance inspection. On this plane, it's $1,500 bucks approximately. So maintenance, insurance, storage, $5,200. Every 2,000 to 3,000 hours, you have to have the engine overhauled. It's $25,000 to have done. So let's say it's 2,500 hours. So what is that? 10 bucks an hour? So if every hour you fly, if you take a $10 bill and you throw it in a little piggy bank, at the end of that time, you'll have your money set aside for your engine. That's pretty much it. The Tri-Pacer, in my opinion, is the most economical plane out there. It's the best bang for the buck. You can get them all day long between 15 and 20,000 that are nice flying airplanes. So anyhow, that gives you an idea. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Good morning, approach, Tri-Pacer 6904 Delta, level 7,500.
6904 Delta, trust the approach, that's the altimeter 3024.
2404 Delta. Well, we're starting to get into the mountains a little bit. We are in Virginia, Lonesome Pine Airport, 13 miles that way. Flight's going well so far, maintaining 7,500. Everything is smooth. Our temps look good. We're doing good on fuel. We're cruising at 2,350 RPMs. Our ground speed is 125 miles an hour. This says that the wind direction is from 279 at 20 knots. and the tailwind piece of it is 7 knots. So we're getting a little bit of a push. When we're in Ohio, not much change in leaf color, but here at some of the higher elevations, we're starting to get some color. Yeah, it's nice. Oranges and reds are kind of popping. So we're 50 miles out from Union County Airport. There's a little bit of weather that we're going to have to go through. It's not terrible. We have plenty of airports on this side. If we start heading that way and don't like it, we'll turn around. The visibility, once you get down in the mountains here, like, that's why they call them the Smoky Mountains, because it's kind of crap.
Somehow lost audio, but this is the first landing for fuel. Troy Shelton Field, 35 Alpha, Union County, South Carolina. .4, not bad. There's not much going on here. They did have a nice restroom in there, and the fuel is inexpensive. $3.75 a gallon. It's good. I'm gonna check the weather from here to Hilton Head, make sure it's still clear, and I might go ahead. It depends on if the weather looks extremely good, I'll fly VFR there. If there's any doubt at all, I'll just file an IFR flight plan on the ground, and that make it much easier if I need to do an approach in there. Let's see what their current weather is. An hour ago, they were clear. Let's see what the weather is here. Broken at 15, broken at 25, clear below 12,000. Let's just check down here. Broken at 25. All right, I'm gonna get flight following. All right, we're fueled up. No snacks, Diet Dr. Pepper. Now we're gonna get in the air. I'm not filing an IFR plan, so we'll just head that direction, and so I'll see you in there. Goodbye, Union County Airport.
Union County, Tri-Pacer is back taxiing runway 5, Union County. Union County traffic, Tri-Pacer departing runway 5, Union County. Airspeed's alive. 50, 55, 65. Low pressure, 70. Climb out. We'll climb out at 85. We'll get on track, start climbing, and then we'll get our flight following again. So that last flight, let's figure this out. So 24.4 gallons divided by 3.3, 7.39. Woo, baby! 7.39. So that's what you get when you fly at 2,350 RPMs instead of 2,550, which I normally fly. We are 25 miles to the south of Columbia, South Carolina. While I'm in South Carolina, it reminded me of something I thought maybe somebody watching could help. We want to find some land in the south, maybe build a small, simple home for she and I for the winter. Ideally, would be awesome if we had enough land, flat land, that I could put a grass strip in. We could fly our airplane down. Literally just started talking about this, haven't done any research at all. It doesn't need to be like go to the beach weather. It would be nice if it would get into the 60s, into the mid 60s or so in the February. I think that's South Carolina, maybe North Carolina, Georgia. If you have any suggestions for us, good area that you like to live in, or an area that you think might fit that description, let me know. Throw it in the comments, I'd appreciate it. 20 minutes out, 5,500. Get the weather at Hilton Head.
D3 in use, advise on this. Contact your information, hotel. Good afternoon, Hilton Head is Hotel 1650 Zulu. Wind 09010, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature is 26, dew point 23, altimeter 3017. Visual approach runway 3 in use, advise on this. Contact your information, hotel.
Alright, we have hotel.
Buford approach, Tri-Pacer 6904 Delta.
November 6904 Delta, go ahead.
6904 Delta has hotel. We need the starter to descend a little early to stay clear of these clouds.
Okay, 04 Delta, VFR altitude, my discretion.
VFR altitude, my discretion, 04 Delta. Buford approach, Tri-Pacer 6904 Delta, 5,100 for 3,500.
November 6904 Delta, Buford arrival, loud and clear.
Oh, it's warming up. We're at 3,700 feet and it is almost 70 degrees. Ooh, it's warm. I'm going to have to turn the AC on. It's marshy here. Lots of water. Not a lot of nice looking places to set an airplane down.
November 04 Delta traffic, 10 to 11 o'clock, 10 miles southwest on top and on altitude indicates 2,300. Squawk VFR, contact Hilton Head Tower 118, flight 907.
Looking for traffic, we'll go over to tower, squawk VFR 04 Delta, thanks for your help.
Good day.
Afternoon tower, Tri-Pacer 6904 Delta, 9 miles to the north, inbound for landing with hotel.
6904 Delta, Hilton Head Tower, report to Midfield, right, you said north of the airport?
Yes, sir.
Okay, November 04 Delta, report to Midfield, left downwind runway 3, altimeter 3014, wind 0907.
14 will report midfield left downwind for runway 3, 04 Delta.
So the traffic that just took off is right there. 900 feet above, 142 knots. November 5355 November. Somebody look that up. Let me know what that plane was. Alright, one more check. Gas, undercarriage, mixture, props, seatbelt switches. We are good.
Tower, Tri-Pacer 6904 Delta, midfield downwind for runway 3.
Tri-Pacer 04 Delta, runway 3, clear to land, wind 0707, gust 14.
Runway 3, clear to land, 04 Delta.
Below 100, we'll go ahead and put in 1 notch of flaps. I like to stay close to the runway, so I'll call a short. I'll make a short base.
Number 2150 Zulu, Hilton Head ground, runway 3, be a taxiway Alpha, altimeter 3014.
We'll just short base to final here. That way we can glide in if we head in up instead of putting it down here in the tree. Final looks clear. Go ahead and make my turn. Looking good. Looks like the wind is right down the runway. Alright, that wasn't beautiful, but I'm here.
04 Delta, make that right turn, hold short of the parallel.
Right turn at Alpha 3, hold short of parallel, 04 Delta.
Okay, 04 Delta, straight ahead to the ramp, 50 Zulu, pass behind the Tri-Pacer.
We're parking at Signature.
04 Delta, roger, follow that golf cart.
Alrighty, appreciate it.
Don't see many of those anymore.
I know, man, I love this girl.
I learned to fly in the baby sister to that thing.
The Colt?
Yes, sir.
That's a good plane.
I even remember the number, but I don't think anybody really cares but me.
What year was that?
1968.
The year before I was born. Good for you. That's great.
Well, I take it back. It was 1964.
Woo!
I'm about to tell how old I am.
Yeah, that's all right, man. Thanks again for your help. We'll see you later.
Enjoy your stay.
Thank you.
All right, we're here, Hilton Head. Dude in the tower was awesome. Old guy that learned how to fly on a Colt in 1964, which is pretty awesome. So there's my stuff. They're gonna send over somebody with a golf cart to get me. And then we'll go to the FBO, check it out, utilize all the amenities, and then go to the hotel. So see you in a bit. On the way home, we run into a bunch of weather and get to fly a couple actual approaches. Look for that video next week.